Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into the world of John Wick. It's slick, it's brutal.
It really is. And we've looked at a whole lot of material to, try and understand the Assassin's Code, the rules of this world.
And John Wick himself, right? What makes him tick?
Exactly. Because he's become, well, more than just your average action hero, hasn't he? He's almost symbolic now.
Yeah, totally. So, when we first meet him, he's retired. He's dealing with losing his wife, Helen, which is just huge.
And her last gift, that little beagle, Daisy, that's the spark.
Right. Because these gangsters, they steal his car, the Mustang, and then they kill the dog. And it's not just revenge after that.
No, not at all. It's like waking up a sleeping giant, isn't it? The sources we looked at really paint it as bringing a legend back. He's the guy you call.
When there's no one else, the one you send to kill the boogeyman. I love that line.
It sets the tone perfectly.
Yeah.
And it tells you everything about his reputation.
But what's fascinating is the character himself. Amidst all the chaos, he has this incredible calm.
Yeah, like a focused intensity. But underneath, there's this stillness.
And he barely speaks. He really doesn't say much. His actions do all the talking. Very precise.
That economy of words really adds to his whole mystique,
Yeah.
Makes you focus on what he does, on the skill involved.
And it reinforces that legend status. His reputation speaks for him.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's dig into this world he's part of. Because it's not just him, right? It's this whole secret society of assassins that's just incredibly detailed.
Oh yeah, the world building is fantastic. And the structure is key. You've got the rules, which are like non-negotiable.
Uh-huh. And their own currency, those gold coins.
Right. And the Continental Hotel, that safe zone where absolutely no business can happen. That's crucial.
And overseeing it all, you've got the high table. Very mysterious.
It all creates this kind of ordered chaos, this structure within their violent world.
It's like a whole hidden society running parallel to ours with its own laws. And breaking those laws has pretty severe consequences.
Oh, immediate and severe. That's what keeps it all balanced, sort of. The code is everything.
And the films kind of hint at more, don't they? Like glimpses of other groups?
Yeah, you get suggestions of like Japanese assassins, Italian syndicates. It feels like this massive global network operating just out of sight. It really broadens the scope.
Okay, so let's track John's journey. Because he definitely changes across the films. From chapter 1 to 4, he starts out driven by revenge.
And by chapter 4, he's almost become this symbol of rebellion against the whole system.
That evolution is really compelling, isn't it? He's not just the same guy, film after film.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And the stakes just keep getting higher.
Yeah.
Emotionally, physically. They really put him through the ringer in each movie.
And we have to talk about the action. I mean, the choreography is just next level. The gun fu, the knife fight.
That horse chase.
Yeah, and the library sequence. So creative.
The action is definitely a huge part of the appeal. It's like a brutal ballet sometimes. It's not just shooting, it's incredibly stylized combat.
Then in chapter 3, Parabellum, we learn more about his past, right? His connection to the Ruska Roma.
And that really drives home how deep this code runs, how binding it all is. He can't just walk away clean. There are always consequences, debts to be paid.
It adds a lot of depth, understanding those ties and the sacrifices he made. It shows the code isn't just rules on paper, it's part of who he is.
Exactly. Even when he doesn't want it to be.
Which brings us to chapter 4. And here it feels like the focus shifts again. It's less personal revenge, more taking on the system itself, the high table.
Right. It becomes a direct confrontation. And that final duel, it really poses the big question, doesn't it? Can someone like John Wick ever actually find peace? Is it even possible in his world?
That's the core conflict, I think. He wants out, he wants peace, but the world he's part of just won't let him go.
Yeah, that duel feels like a fight for his soul almost. Can he escape? Can he be redeemed?
We should also, definitely talk about Keanu Reeves here. His dedication is just phenomenal. The sources we looked at mentioned months and months of training.
Oh, yeah. Jiu-jitsu, judo, firearms. He really commits.
And apparently he does what, like 90% of his own stunts?
That's what they say. And you can feel it, I think. It adds this layer of authenticity, this kind of visceral quality to the action. It's not faked.
And you've got Chad Stahelski directing, who comes from a stunt background himself. That must make a huge difference.
Absolutely. He understands how to capture action. The sources talk about the ballet of bullets, those long takes.
Yeah, none of that shaky cam stuff that makes it hard to see what's happening.
Right. You see the choreography, you see the skill, minimal CGI. You feel the impact. It's grounded, even amidst the craziness.
So looking at the bigger picture, the impact of John Wick, it seems pretty huge, right? It definitely gave Keanu Reeves a major career boost again.
Oh, for sure. And it's influenced a lot of action filmmaking since. That style, that choreography.
You see echoes of it elsewhere now, and it spawned its own universe too, with the Continental show and the Ballerina movie coming up.
Yeah, the world clearly has legs. People want more of it.
And that term gun fu,
Hmm.
it's really entered the language, hasn't it? That specific mix of martial arts and guns.
It perfectly describes it. It's not just one or the other. It's how they blend them together so seamlessly. It's become the franchise's signature.
So if we boil it all down, John Wick, he's more than a killer, isn't he? He's this guy who's fundamentally broken by grief.
Yeah, but he's also defined by this incredible discipline, this code he follows, even when it puts him at odds with the bigger assassin world.
And maybe that's why we root for him.
Oh,
Because underneath the killer, you see this man who just desperately wants peace.
I think so. That vulnerability, that humanity under the surface,
Mm-hmm.
that's key. You feel his struggle, his desire to get out, and you empathize, even though he's, well, a master assassin.
So wrapping up our deep dive today, we've looked at the code, the world, the character himself, the dedication behind the scenes. It's clear this franchise has made a real mark.
Definitely. Which kind of leaves you wondering, doesn't it? Thinking about this world, this rigid, unforgiving system, and John's desperate fight for freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Is real peace, real escape ever truly possible for someone caught in that life?
Yeah. Or what does his whole struggle really say about grief? About how far someone will go, maybe, for what they've lost or for a chance at peace? Something to think about.